Here we go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hicksville High School. We are in the red zone today for a freshman game with the Hicksville Freshmen will be entertaining the Ayersville Pilot freshman team. This is a double session tonight. That the Ayersville game, this game being first, then the Ayersville girls will come in afterwards. So we'll give you a starting lineup. We have about a minute to go before we get started. Starting for Ayersville, number 2, Lucas Fishbaugh. Number 4, Dylan Hinkle. Number 10, Ben Ambrosia. Number 11, Brady Clark. And number 33, Carter Michael. Starting for Hicksville will be number 10, Dakota West. Number 11, Braden Slattery. Number 23, Chris Smith. Number 24, David Taylor. And number 32, Aiden Pollock. We have no idea how many games either one of these teams have played. It hasn't been a whole lot, I know, here for the Hicksville boys. This will be the first one that we've televised. So it will be a new experience for these boys as far as a lot of playing, because the COVID is keeping a lot of teams from being able to match up. So not just a problem for the high school team, it's probably more of a problem here with underclassmen. So here we go with the start, and Hicksville controls the ball. Braden Slattery picked it off. Dakota West across 10-second line with it. Over to Slattery. Slats turns, gives it around to West. West down. 23 is David Smith. Smith goes to the inside. Slattery from outside. It's off and a rebound to Fishbaugh. Lucas Fishbaugh with it across 10-second line. Dylan Hinkle to Ambrosia. And nice pass down below, and it goes to Carter Michael for the easy 2 points, and Pilots take the lead. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Michael tipped it away from the Hicksville offense. Slattery to inbound it. Cross court, pass underneath to West, and he doesn't draw any iron. Long pass down court and hits Hinkle on the run. 2 points, 4-0 Ayersville. Smith across 10-second line, loses control of the ball. West picks it up, look up floor, and knocked out of bounds by number 4, Dylan Hinkle for the Pilots. It'll be Hicksville ball out of bounds. Slattery to inbound it. Gets it into Taylor, I'm sorry. And bad pass, and it goes out of bounds. Ayersville ball. He was awake, coach. He just was standing in the wrong place. Fishbaugh into the middle, passes outside to Ambrosia. Nice pass, incomplete on the basket. So it's off Ayersville. It will be Hicksville to inbound under their own hoop. Have a token press being put on now by the Pilots. 1-2-2 press, little bit of trap. Ball taken away by Ayersville on the press. Pass down court and put up and in by Ben Ambrosia. 6-0 Pilots. Slattery. Smith with the ball, gives it up to West, down underneath. and it's put in by Pollock, and he was fouled. Baskets on 11 for Ayersville. Brady Clark. Aiden Pollock to shoot the free throw. Into the game for Ayersville is number 40, Bryce Tressler. Pollock's free throw is no good. Gets his own rebound. Ripping it out. Gets it out to Smith. Smith over on the right side goes inside to West. Shot is high off the glass. Smith, and he is going to foul number 10, Ben Ambroso. At the free throw line to shoot a pair. Misses the first. Gets a second. And it is off the rim. Rebound brought in by Clark. Ball goes around to Wolfram. Wolfram pass inside. Comes across and outside, back inside again to Clark, and he gets the lay-in. 8-2. Pilots with the lead. Slattery up court. Ball deflected by Clark, and Pilots are down the floor. Number 10 with the basket. And we're going to have a full timeout called by the Hicksville coach, John Deal. So 2:54 remaining here in the first quarter of play. It is Ayersville 10 and the Aces 2. No. Timeout over with. Hicksville will inbound the ball. Dakota West to trigger it. Gets it to Slattery. Slattery slowed up. West gets the ball into the middle of the floor. Smith got it out front. Takes it to the hoop. Pass across, and we have a foul on the Pilots. 23. That's Wolfram with the personal. That's our team second, his first. Clark steals the inbound. Gives it to Wolfram. Wolfram quickly down the floor. Bounce pass across court. Picked up by 10, Ambroso. And he gets a rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is on Dakota West, his first, team second. Free throw is missed. Second one is up and good. Slattery being pressured. West with the ball now. Down low it goes. Taylor. Taylor across court. Double dribble. So Ayersville will inbound it. Cross court. Ben Ambroso. That's the ball. Down low, intended for number 20, Grant Flory, but it threw it out of bounds. 2 substitutes for Ayersville, 3 substitutes. Fishpaw, Michael, and number 30 is Okolslotsky. Fishpaw with the steal and misses the layup. Smith gets the ball and brings it up. Dakota West. West drives down, tries to get inside. Taylor with the ball. Bounce pass into West, and we're going to have a foul. Number 2, Fishpaw picks up the personal, his first. It'll be the team third for Ayersville. Slattery out to Taylor, out to West. West in the corner to Slattery. Shot is put up on top of the backboard. Chased down by West and brings it back up cross court. Smith from 3. It's going to be in the net. Chris Smith with a 3-pointer. We're going to have a long pass and it's out of bounds. Flory couldn't keep inside the line, so Hicksville will have the ball. Nice pass down to Smith, puts up the lay and it's good. 5 points for Chris Smith. Down to less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Fishpaw with the ball. Another pass out of bounds, intended for Mr. Ambroso. Aces with the ball. Slattery bringing it up over to West. West cross court down to Pollock. And we're going to have a foul down on the baseline. 33. Michael picks up his first personal for Ayersville. Slattery to inbound. Gives it to Smith. Slattery in the corner. Short jumper deflected. And coming out of there with it is Fishpaw across court. Put up and made by number 20. That's Grant Flory. Smith with it. Slattery in the corner to Pollock. Back out to Slattery on the wing. Nothing there. Quickly down floor. And Flory with the lay-in, and he is fouled. 23. Smith picks up the personal, his second. Pollock in the game. Taylor. Lincoln Yoder is also in the game, number 30 for Hicksville. Grant misses the layup, the free throw is missed. West down the floor, behind his back, throws the ball wildly. Taylor comes up out front. The West. Slattery picks up the loose ball. Cross court. And that is the end of the first quarter of play, with the Pilots leading 15-7 over the Aces. I'd like to remind you that these games are being brought to you courtesy of Jim Schmidt, family of dealerships here in Hicksville. You know, go out and support Jim. He supports all of the Hicksville sports. Every game is sponsored by his dealerships here in town. We are getting ready to start the second quarter. Ayersville leading 15-7. I'm really having trouble talking today.
It's only the first quarter. We still got 7 more to go.
Gee, many Frost. Yeah, I'll get some help coming.
Yeah, you'll get a real color commentator.
Yeah, okay. All right. So Ayersville comes out. It'll be Ayersville ball out of bounds. Fishpaw to inbound it. Give it to Wolfram. And we're off. Fishpaw. Wolfram. Over to Clark. Clark back to Wolfram to Fishpaw. Clark inside. Cut off. Ball knocked away. And Taylor's going to pick up a personal. Ayersville drive to the basket by Hinkle. And it's no good, but again, a foul was committed. 32 picks it up. That's Pollock. It's his first, team fifth. Free throw made by Hinkle. Gets another one. Misses the second. 33 all over the back, and he gets the bucket. West, cross court. And we're going to have a blocking foul. You give them, you take them. That's the second on Michael. Slattery to inbound it. Out to West. Dakota drives right, across the free throw line, and travels. Into the game reporting is Smith. Chris Smith comes in. Dakota West will sit down. Number 40, Bryce Tressler, comes in for Carter Michael.
They still have it marked as the first corner on the scoreboard.
Smith attacking with the ball, and he's going to be fouled. That's his first. Smith dribbles the ball out of bounds. Ayersville now with 6 team fouls. The next one will put Hicksville into 1-1. Carter with the ball, drives in the lane. Puts a move on Pollock, and he gets fouled. 32. Aiden Pollock gets his second personal. It's team 6. Carter will shoot a pair. First one is off the rim. Second put up, and it's good. We have a timeout called by the Hicksville coach to save the violation on a 10-second count. So 30-second call. It'll be it's 19-7. Pilots leading Hicksville here in the second quarter of this freshman ball game. Braden Slattery to inbound it for Hicksville over to Chris Smith. Smith with it. Back to Slattery. Lincoln Yoder with it. Ball stolen from him by Lucas Fishbaugh. Cross court to Dylan Hinkle. Hinkle down floor. And he is hacked by Lincoln Yoder. So we will be shooting a pair. First one is good by Hinkle. Second is up and off the rim, no good. Rebound come off by Taylor. Over to Slattery. Slattery over to Smith with it. Over to Taylor. You got to catch the ball and not with your face. Taylor into the lane, over to Lincoln Yoder. And loose ball picked up by Hinkle across to, or Hinkle was fouled. Picked up by Lucas Fishbaugh. Pass to Hinkle. That's a third on Chris Smith. He will be coming out of the game. Free throw by Hinkle is missed. Gets another one. Second one is good. 3 for 6 from the free throw line is Dylan Hinkle and a basket, giving him 5 total points out of the 21 for the Pilots. Dakota West baseline, ball knocked away and stolen. Hinkle comes up with it, heading down floor. He can't control it, and Hicksville loses it out of bounds. Hinkle with the ball, over to Pilots. Bounce pass, out of bounds. One of those matters of where the pass was intended for his hands and he didn't have hands on his ankles. Slattery gets it up, over to Taylor, and we're going to have a travel. And if it wouldn't have been a travel, it would have been over and back. So Clark gets the ball to Ambroso. Over to Hinkle. Hinkle looking inside. To Ambroso, down, bounce pass into Clark, and the ball is loose, and we're going to have a jump ball called. White ball. Dakota West to inbound for Hicksville. Slattery to West. West cross court. Comes back to him. Bounce pass inside. Clark gets it. Leaves it out to Flory. Shot put up, no good. Pulled in by Tressler. Comes out on top. Hinkle with it, looked inside, bring it back out. Flory gives to Hinkle, shooting from 3, bingo. 7 points for Grant Flory with the 3. Taylor, bounce pass to Pollock. Brings it out to Slattery. Shot put up, no good. Rebound comes off to Flory. Quickly down floor, and another pass out of bounds. Into the game is Ben Sokoslowski. Ayersville back. Coach backs the press off. It's 24-7. Slattery looks. Gives it up to Taylor. Taylor spin into the lane. Gives it out to Dakota West. Too hard off the glass. Taylor got the rebound and missed it. Slattery gets the rebound and loses control, and Fishbaugh quickly down the floor. And misses a layup, and Dakota West up the floor. Taylor from three, no good. Gets a rebound, and it's taken away from him. And easy lay-in now for Hinkle. What you missed? And another quick rebound, this one by Flory, and it didn't fall. 40 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Walter with it, out front, gives it up to West. West out to Slattery, and it's knocked away by Fishbaugh. Dave Taylor, ball knocked away by Fishbaugh across court to Flory, and he hits the two-pointer. 9 points for Grant Flory.
Oh, he had a three-pointer I missed. He had a three-pointer I missed.
Foul is on Lucas Fishbaugh, his second. Slattery misses the free throw. Number 10, West picks up his second. That's 9 team fouls. And Hinkle gets the free throw to fall. His second one is up and no good. Dave Taylor with the rebound. Taylor down floor to West. Intended pass for Taylor, knocked away by Hinkle. Aces ball out of bounds. Slattery to inbound it. Is it Taylor? Taylor shot off the rim, no good. And that is the end of the first half of play here at Hicksville. In the red zone with the Pilots freshman team leading the Aces freshmen 27-7.
There we go. Now I got my scores situated.
Oh, good.
Yep. I gave number 4 a 3-pointer by accident.
No,
So I was like,
that was what you said to me, and it was 2.
so I was wondering, I'm like, why am I tallying up to 30?
Yeah, there you go. Did you say we're not doing the girls' JV game?
There's only girls varsity.
Okay. Before they were going to play a half a game. What?
I said if I messed up the AC scores, not playing out bad.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess that up. 2 people score.
I could do the AC halftime score. Leave you with the hardest one. So I can do the AC halftime score. I'll leave you with the hardest one.
Oh. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a long night for the girls. As Schrader is on crutches. And she's averaging 18, so that's going to put the Aces behind the 8 ball. Yeah. She's lucky she hadn't had surgery already. I don't know how bad it is, but it sure looked like an ACL to me. When I was coaching, I carried 3 girls off the floor, and 2 of them in one season, and both of them had the same last name. They were savages.
Yeah, I had an ACL surgery.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
No.
Took a long time to get back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I've never sprained or broken a bone.
I haven't either. I have not.
Knock on wood, I don't want to do that.
Yep. I have not, and I've played sports my whole life. I played baseball till I was 35.
The worst thing I did was twisted my ankle. I turned my ankle on the side. I had someone
everybody
land
does
on
that.
it, slide it right down to the ground.
Yeah. Everybody sprains an ankle. I never had one that was so bad that I couldn't play the next game.
Well, let's just went out to the chiropractor. Oh, looks like they're going to have the upper deck performing.
Oh my goodness, we're going to have the upper deck.
I'm surprised. I think this is their first game of the season that they played at all.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Surprised they're going to be participating in the girls. Usually they only participate in the boys.
Well, now that's being prejudiced. You can't do that. Okay.
Alrighty. All right, I'm going to do the Aces halftime score. Number 23, Chris Smith, had a 3-pointer and a bucket for 5 points. And then I had number 32, Aiden Pollock, scoring a bucket for 2, making the Aces 7.
And since he has trouble counting to big numbers, I take that. For Ayersville, Dylan Hinkle, he had 4 free throws and a basket for 6. Ben Ambroso had 2 baskets, a free throw for 5. Brady Clark had a basket and a free throw for 3. And Carter Michael had 2 baskets for 4. And leading the Pilots, Garrett Flory, and he had 3 baskets and a tray for a total of 9 points. So that is the total for the Pilots. They're 27 in the first half. First half has been a game of run and throw the ball, and the Pilots are quick out of the hole with it and up the floor. And they have scored uncontested layups because they are quicker out of the hole than what the Pilots are, or what the Aces are. And Hicksville having trouble with the press and tight defense, so got to learn to get a little bit tougher. So starting for Ayersville will be Fishpaw. Let's see, number 23 is Wolfram, Fishpaw, Wolfram. 20 is Grant Flory. 33 is Michael. And number 10 is Ben Ambroso. That is the Pilots starters for the second half. For Hicksville, it's Dave Taylor, Dakota West, Braden Slattery, Aiden Pollock, and Chris Smith. Pilots moving the ball on the outside, bounce pass inside, kicks it back out. Fishpaw gets it back. Ambroso drives down in the lane, gets stopped, gets the ball out to Fishpaw, and he misses the three-point try. And Dakota West down the floor with it, down to Dave Taylor, and taken away from him by Michael. Michael quickly up the floor, misses the layup. Taylor picks up the personal, his second, team's first in the second half. Fishpaw to inbound it. Wolfram down to Ambroso. Inside it goes to number 33, Carter Michael, and he gets the bunny layup. Dakota West. Pass down low to Slattery. Spins, comes back up. Chris Smith drives in. Shot not strong enough. Smith puts up the ball, and he's going to be fouled. 33. Michael picks up the personal, his third. Free throw missed by Smith. Second one also missed. Rebound pulled off by Michael. Down the floor. Fishpaw in the corner, back out. Get around Ambroso with it. Wolfram keeps the ball, bounce pass backwards, and it's picked off by Pollock. Aiden Pollock gives it to Chris Smith. Smith quickly down the floor. Gives it back to Taylor from three. It's going to be no good. Michael with the rebound. Up the floor to Ambroso. Down pass, down inside. The number 20, Grant Flory. Puts him in double figures for the afternoon. Taylor. Slattery. Slattery back to Taylor. Cross court to Pollock. And ball is stolen from Pollock. Ambroso gives it up to Wolfram. Rebound comes off to Taylor. Gives it to Slattery. Smith with it. Smith tries to go inside, comes back out. Taylor with it at the free throw lane. Puts it up, and it's good. Dave Taylor, his first 2 points of the afternoon. 31-9. Pilots lead the Aces. It's a freshman game here at Hicksville High School. Ball out of bounds to Ayersville, off Dakota West, or off Dave Taylor, sorry. Taylor gets a break. Into the game for him is Camden Walder. Wolfram to Fishpaw. Back to Wolfram. Ambroso down low. Shot was put up by Soka Solowski. And ball is dribbled. Smith goes down and loses the ball out of bounds. Ayersville ball. Ambroso down low to Sokolowski, and he got a 2-pointer off the glass. Dakota West looks inside to Pollock. Pollock puts it up, and it's good. Aiden Pollock, a bucket that gives him 4 points for the afternoon. Hinkle from the corner, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Fishpaw, and Hicksville will get the ball. Into the game comes Bryce Tressler for the Pilots. Smith tries to drive in the lane, kicks it out to Slattery. Dakota West into the lane, looks outside. Walter's shot is up, no good. Rebound comes off to Hinkle, and it is knocked out of bounds by Walter. We have 1:13 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Ayersville 33, Aces 11. Fishpaw inbound, gives to Hinkle. To Ambroso. Fishpaw. Tressler gets the ball inside. Shot put up by Sokolowski. Ambroso with a falling down shot. And Smith has the ball knocked away from him by Fishpaw. Hinkle brings it up the floor, and it's good. 8 points for Hinkle. Smith on the baseline, trapped down there. Gets it back out to Lincoln Yoder. Yoder throws it back in. Walter gives it up to Dakota West outside. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Tressler. Fishpaw. Shot from way downtown, no good. And we're going to have a foul, number 30, on the back. His first, team second this half. Taylor coming back into the ball game for Hicksville. Pollock into the game for Smith. And that is the end of the third quarter of play, with the Pilots on top of the Aces 35-11 in this freshman game here at Hicksville Red Zone.
And since we got some time between quarters, and since I'm finally here.
You're finally here. Yes, you are.
Let's say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. They are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots. Or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Don't see what you're looking for? Let the folks at Jim Schmidt know what you're interested in. They always do their best to find you exactly the vehicle that you are interested in. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Well, better late than never, Jim. Moderating for the academic team, and
you're one of those.
It was
academia people,
and it was the they're doing the GMC academic meets virtually.
Oh yeah.
So this was the first time out. So there was a lot of technical. Let's try to get things to work the way they were supposed to. Got it taken care of.
Oh, that's good.
And the Aces won.
Oh, that's great.
That's good too.
Yes. Taylor jumper, no good. Rebound comes off to Tressler. Tressler down the floor to Wolfram. Fishpaw. Over to Hinkle. Pilots have the ball on the outside. Shot put out by Flory is no good, and rebound comes off to Dave Taylor. And Braden Slattery brings it up the floor. And off Walter's hand. It will be Pilot ball.
Looks like the Pilots have had the hot hand this afternoon.
Yeah.
Just getting here at the...
They've caught more passes. Hinkle with it for Ayersville. Fishbaugh bring it around. Wolfram with it. Inside. Over to Fishbaugh. It's up no good. And rebound caught by Tressler, and he is fouled and will go to the line.
Taylor, I think, picking that one up.
Yep. His third.
Team foul number 2 on the Aces. 2 for the Pilots in the second half as well.
Walters comes out of the game, and Dakota West back in for Hicksville. And the second shot is rebounded by Pollock. Slattery back to West, and it's no good. Rebound was by Lincoln Yoder, and the Pilots ended up with it. Hinkle is to Wolfram. Across to Fishbaugh. Inside. It was to Grant Flory, and his shot was off the side of the rim. Hinkle passed down to Flory, and shot put up and no good. Rebound taken out of there by Slattery. Inside to Taylor. Taylor puts up a runner, it's no good. Gets his own rebound, and it's no good, and he was fouled by Hinkle. His second.
Team foul number 3 now for the Pilots.
Taylor will be at the line to shoot a pair. In and out with the first one. Second free throw is off the rim, no good.
Score remains 35-11.
Pollock grabs it, and we have a 30-second timeout called by the Aces coach. Oh, he's going to a full one now.
A lot to talk about.
Yes.
We do want to, again, welcome everybody to this live stream coverage of the Freshman boys against Ayersville. Picking on Ayersville with the girls coming up a little bit later, too. We'll have another live stream for our nightcap game. And we'll be doing that over on our Facebook page, on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. And there is no junior varsity game tonight for the gals, so it will be varsity only starting at 6:30 this evening. So it'd be kind of weird doing varsity basketball being done by about 8 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. When I was coaching, JVs, it always disgusted me when that happened.
Yep.
Because you've worked all week
And then,
practicing, and then you get to sit and watch the varsity play.
So not sure what the reason was why Ayersville wasn't able to send the girls' JVs, but
at Fairview they only played a half a game.
Yeah. Well, that was the original plan, was to do one half, but then they scratched that. So I'm not sure if they've got issues with people being quarantined or if there's something else going on.
I don't think they had
didn't get
enough numbers.
Yeah. So
Number 10, Ambroso with a foul on the rebound.
And now it says Pilots 105.
Wow. What a deal.
They're resetting. Yeah, they need to reset that. That was I don't know how you get 100. You get, 72 bonus points or something. Went from 33
Oh,
to
it goes to 134.
Yeah. All right, so now it's a 35-11 with
That's
the Pilots in the
supposed
lead.
to be. Chris Smith in the corner to Dakota West.
Ooh.
Shot is up and no good. Pollock with the rebound. Shot is no good. And Hinkle pulls down the rebound for the Pilots. Quickly down the floor. Brings it out.
Ooh.
Three-pointer put up by Ambroso. West into Taylor. Taylor to Pollock. Pollock out to Smith. He's going to put up a three.
And it's an air ball.
Yes, didn't draw anything.
So just past the halfway point of this fourth quarter, 2:58 to go.
Fishbaugh and Tressler come in for the Pilots. And Lincoln Yoder and Braden Slattery for the Aces. Ayersville moving the ball on the perimeter. Flory went.
Okay.
Yeah, really. Went to the outside. The ball was caught by Dakota West. He bounced it off of
Tressler,
and it became Hicksville ball. Smith into the lane, puts up a runner. No good. And Tressler with the rebound.
Smith getting in Tressler's face after that rebound.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Flory with the ball. Out to Fishbaugh. Fishbaugh to Hinkle. Inside it goes to Flory. Was to Sokolowski, and he missed it. We have a jump ball, and it will be Ayersville under their own bucket. Flory drives, puts it up, and it's good. Grant Flory with 13 for the game.
Makes it 38-11.
Smith to West. And West draws no iron. So we have 1:34 remaining in the ball game.
27-point lead for the Pilots.
Wolfram comes into the game for Hinkle. Ray Wolfram gets the ball from Lucas Fishbaugh, and we are down to a minute and a half. Fishbaugh to Tressler. Wolfram with the ball in the corner to Flory. Flory turns back to Wolfram. Pass across to Fishbaugh. Wolfram in the corner to Flory.
So play a little catch here and
ball inside to Tressler.
Burn some clock.
And Tressler is going to get fouled. 30.
Mr. Yoder.
Yes.
Team foul number 3 on the Aces now.
Tressler with it to Wolfram, the Fishbaugh. Flory. Wolfram, the Fishbaugh. Inside to Tressler. Down low it goes to Flory, and he gets another bunny. 15 for Flory for the afternoon.
And 40-11, the score right now.
Walters with it for Hicksville. Dakota West to Smith. Chris Smith into the lane. Jumper from 15. In and out. And Fishbaugh comes up with it.
Under 10 seconds, and the Ayersville coach
just
is saying,
wants to hold it.
Yep, just dribble the ball.
Yep, just use it up. And that is the end of the ball game with the Ayersville Pilots Freshmen 40 and the Hicksville Aces Freshmen 11. We'll be with you with the scoring shortly.
Yep, we'll let Jim do some quick compiling, and Christopher was hoping to get a quick snapshot of the scoreboard to post it on our social media. He didn't have enough time. You have to get the picture taken in 0.2 seconds before they clear.
Yeah.
I don't know who's running this, but they've been fast on the draw, resetting it at the end of the game. It's like bam, it's gone.
Yes,
so we do want to thank you for joining us. And again, a reminder that this is the first of 2 live streams on this Thursday. We have just finished up the freshman boys action, and we have girls varsity basketball with the Lady Aces hosting the Lady Pilots of Ayersville, and that is scheduled to start at 6:30 this evening. It's about 5:45 right now, so that would be about a 45-minute break. So just so you know, when we wrap this up, we'll end the live stream. And then the girls' game, that will be live streamed as well, but it will be on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page, so that we can make the people that watch us on Facebook happy too. We've got one live stream on YouTube today and one live stream on Facebook, so that all of our bases are covered. And we do want to thank everybody for joining us on the live stream here this afternoon. And Jim, ready to go with those unofficial scores?
Oh, we got it all right. Starting with Hicksville, Chris Smith had a basket and a three-pointer and a basket for 5. Dave Taylor, 1 basket for 2. Aiden Pollock, 2 buckets for 4 for the Aces, total of 11 for Hicksville. I'm having trouble today.
I know. It's been one of those days.
Yes, it has.
I'm going to be calling you Jim Meyer all night long.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, for Ayersville, Ben Sokolowski. I'm sorry if I really butchered it. He had 2. Brady Clark had 3 total. Carter Michael, 6 points. And Ben Ambrosio and Dylan Hinkle both had 8 points. And leading the Ayersville Pilots in scoring with 6 field goals and 1 tray for a total of 15 was Grant Flory. So the Pilots come away with their win tonight here at Hicksville, and we are ready to go soon with a girls' game.
Yes, indeed. So with that, we'll wrap up this live stream, and we'll take a little bit of a break. And again, the girls' game scheduled to tip off. It'll be just the varsity tonight, no JV game. That's scheduled to tip off at 6:30 this evening. So our live stream coverage on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page will get underway just before that. And if for whatever reason they fire it up early and we start early, well, then I hope hope you followed us and you got your notifications on, because you'll get the little bing saying that we're underway. But again, we're going to go with the 6:30 start time. And we will talk to you again at that time over on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. So with that, we're going to wrap up this particular live stream. Thanks once again to the Hicksville Athletic Department for giving us our space and allowing us to provide the live stream coverage of the freshman contest. We appreciate that very much. Thanks to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, underwriting our broadcast. And thanks to you for joining us. And so for Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, for Chris Warner and Brian Williams combining with the setup, the camera work, and the stats, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you good afternoon and good sports.